Hola, buenos días. Es Nico. So today, I guess I'm gonna be doing like a quick two-parter. Atl Tayh, people have been sending me this story for all morning and all day. Essentially, he was speed racing. Atl Tayh. The dude that was threatening to fight Milan Christopher, that also got into that big brawl with Yardy Style and those other gay porn stars and got tased and started screaming, "Ever tase me, ever tase me." You know, the videos that I've already covered. If I remember, I'll post screenshots of those up there. But essentially, he was speed racing and he crashed into some woman's car and critically injured her, and she's fighting for her life in the hospital. She's expected to make a recovery, but she is in severe damage. And Atl Tayh, or however you want to pronounce his name, is about to go down. He's about to get locked the fuck up, so you're not going to get any more OnlyFans content out of him. Essentially, that's all I have to tell you about that. Nico, you're very nonchalant about it, because the woman is going to be okay, but also because he's always in some shenanigans, so I can't feel bad for him. Popping off at the mouth, fighting people, speed racing down the streets, like literal car racing. That's what was happening. I don't feel sorry for him. Girl, you reap what you sow. You're going down. But moving on. Essentially, there was a tweet that was made that I dragged somebody for because it was just ignorant. That was basically saying, how can Rolling Ray have a loving boyfriend and all I'm getting is bitches sliding in my DMs telling me that I'm cute? So, we're gonna dissect that and how it's revolving around both ableism and fat phobia, because this person is physically fit, abs, chest, whatever, and they are baffled by someone being in a wheelchair who is disabled having love before them. And I want to break it down to all you bitches that's out there that has this kind of mentality. Being physically fit does not make you more deserving of love than someone else. Someone being disabled does not make them less worthy of love. Let's start there. First, coming from someone who has abs, big titties, fat ass, decent face. Bitch, men ain't shit. Men ain't shit no matter where you go. So I've never been the one to be like, oh, I'm so beautiful, I deserve love. Girl, I know I'm decent. And I know everyone deserves love in this world, but I'm not better than anybody else, and neither are you just because you have abs. Like, people really don't understand that you need a personality outside of your physical appearance. And if you don't have that, if you're not willing to truly get to know someone, it doesn't matter how attractive you are. So he was getting dragged up and down the timeline. I don't know if he deleted the tweet, but I made sure to get my screenshot before he did. Yes, I did. So essentially, it's like, my dude, just because, like, I understand the gay community is very, like, physical focused and it revolves around being quote unquote fit and societal standards of beauty, and that if you are physically fit and on this pedestal, you are going to be sought after sexually. The gay community is hypersexualized, meaning that they are coming at you sexually. Like, they like the image of you more so than they like the actual you. And you know what? That's something that I've learned years ago being on social media, just because I'm a big dork. I like anime. I like J-pop. Sometimes I listen to K-pop, not often because the fandoms are crazy. I like alternative music. I like alternative activities. So I know that I am on the pedestal physically for my physical appearance, but beyond that, not many people in the mainstream would want to date me because I'm quote unquote weird. And the sooner y'all start realizing that your physical appearance isn't going to carry you into a relationship, the sooner you're going to be able to work on who you are as a person. Because this elitism is beating y'all asses. It's beating y'all asses because I always see bitches like this. Oh, I have thousands of followers, and oh, I have big titties and a big dick and a blah, 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 make so much money. But they're always single, complaining about men. How come this bitch got a man before me? Bitch, because let me not say you're not lovable. I don't know you as a person. I don't want to cut that deep, but you cannot find love based on your appearance. And if you do, it's very shallow and it's going to burn out because appearances do not last forever. So here's what I want to ask you guys. Do you think that it's easier to find love if you are put upon the societal standards of beauty? If you are one of the members of the gay community, LGBT community, however you want to identify, that are on top of the quote-unquote attractive pedestal, do you think it's easier for them to find love than the average normal day person? And I say average normal day person not to diminish someone's physical appearance, but just not based on societal standards and this pedestal. Because from what I've noticed, because y'all know I be on the outside, I be on the inside looking out. You know, I have mutuals that are very popular on social media. I'm very casual with the OnlyFans girlies. I don't communicate with none of them on a personal level. I don't be in them spaces kikiing and getting messy. I don't be doing all that extra shit. So y'all know I'm very low down to earth. I don't be doing all that because people in that stratosphere usually have like a kind of mentality that I just don't get with. So I've noticed that, yeah, they are sought after and they get all these comments and hearts, but they're the ones that are single. They're the ones going in and out of relationships. They're the ones that can't find a steady man to lock down because they're usually focused on finding somebody as physically attractive as them by societal standards. So, I mean, I've noticed my mutuals that don't fit that pedestal are usually in long-term committed relationships happy. So I've noticed that, yes, these people are more sexually sought after, but they are not anyone's first choice to date. And I want your opinions on that. Do you think that it's easier for them to have sexual access to people rather than dating? Or do you think that the entire dating process is just easier for them in general? Because I know a lot of people who don't fit that pedestal who are also single who say, it's because I don't look this way, it's because I don't blah, 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 blah. But me personally, someone who's looking at both sides, I see my followers who aren't on the pedestal usually in happy relationships for long term, while the ones that are very popular on social media, they just get fucked on. If I'm being quite honest, they don't usually stick in a relationship. But that's just my observation. Maybe I'm just observing the ones that ain't got dating skills. You know, it's maybe no shade. Maybe it's just my perspective. But definitely drop your opinion down below. Do you think that it's easier to date if you are on one of these social pedestals, or do you think it's just giving you more access to sexual partners? It's a conversation that I would love to have because it's gonna get messy. Boop. And once again, a quick thank you to all my patrons on Patreon, and a quick shout out to my third eye tier patrons. Your support means everything to me and helps me do this a lot more smoothly. I will also be listing this week's live stream topic in case anybody wants to join in on the fun. I will see you guys there.